Hey everyone, today we're checking out how to play Ruin by Shawn Mendes. I'm going to show you how to play the verse and the chorus and give you some solo ideas as well. Now what's great about this song is you can definitely play it with sort of full open chords. You can play it with power chords. You can play it just using one finger if you're a beginner. And I'm going to show you all of those methods throughout this video. So definitely watch the entire thing and you'll understand, all right, this is where I need to go if I'm just starting out. This is an intermediate approach. This is the advanced approach, all in one video. Enough of my rambling. Let's dive on through. Now what gives this song an amazing sort of feel is just the space. So you've got so much space. At the beginning, you just hear that sort of open D chord. You hear that sort of sound, right? So what's actually happening is you've got a D chord. Let's take all the other fingers away. So you've just got that second finger on the second fret of the first string. Then you use your pinky to hammer on and pull off on the third fret. So just practice that. Notice I'm not picking, and then try it with the D chord. And that's just ringing out throughout the verse. Now what's awesome is even though there's other sort of chords going on and you could play, during the verse you could play D and then you could play G at the end of the verse. What I would suggest is just hanging on that D. It just sounds so much better leaving heaps of space. And then sort of the lyric over the top. Now when it comes to the chorus, things change up a little bit. But hold on, before we get there, you're probably screaming out, Pat, I'm just starting out guitar. I can't do that. Show me how to play. If you had just had one finger and you're just starting out, what you could do is just practice sliding up from the second and third fret. That would get a really similar sound. Great, so you've got that. Now if you wanted to play a D chord a little bit easier, you could actually just play, have your first finger on the second fret of the third string, have your open fourth string, and then just play them both together. And then that's a D power chord, one finger. Great. If you wanted to make it a little bit harder for yourself, try and play a power chord on the fifth fret of the fifth string, and the third finger on the seventh fret of the string below. So that sounds a little bit better than just one finger. And then if you can, go up to the full chord approach. Now diving into the chorus, the whole band sort of comes in and plays this massive sort of A chord. Sounds so good, really like explosive sort of sounds. You want to play open A chord like this with these fingers. Next it goes to a B minor, and then a G, and you hold the G for another count. So it's almost like you've got an A, B minor, G, and G. So just like a 4-chord progression throughout the entire chorus. Now that's well beyond sort of what you're doing at the moment. That's absolutely fine, don't fret, as it were. Very good. So what you would do is have your first finger and play the first finger on second fret on the D string and play the open fifth string. That could be your A chord. Once you've done that, just jump up a string and play that second fret on the fifth string. And then jump up a string again and move up a fret to the third fret, the sixth string. So it would sound like this. And then you would either let it ring or play G again. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, that's fine. Once you play that A chord, try and play a B power chord, then up a string to a G power chord. And once again, this would be the full sort of chord method. Now that's pretty much the majority of the song. The next part of the song sort of goes verse, verse, chorus, chorus. Then after the chorus, you've got a little bit of a bridge, but again, just D and then G. So same again. Now if you were wondering, Pat, how do I solo? The scale I would use is I would use the B blues. Fingerings like that. Has a nice sort of bluesy sort of a vibe. Even a B minor pentatonic would be great. You can even finish with your pinky. And if you're wondering how that sounds against the song, let's make a quick backing track. Future Pat, make a backing track now. All right, so I've made just a quick backing loop just to show you what it sounds like to solo over this track using the B minor pentatonic scale. I'll put up the scale shape. After I finish soloing, there'll be a loop just for you to practice the solo. Hope you had fun. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to see more videos every couple of days, definitely subscribe. See you soon.
you.